Get me a spade bit in here so that I can make a place for turning that Sawzall blade. Okay, that should fit on that floor over there. Well, is it or isn't it? Did I? Yeah, okay, I did. Okay. We should be good. Yep, 45. Well, guys, I guess I probably better kind of test fit this thing a little bit before I actually put the goop down, which makes it fun. Oh, I still got them old screws down there, don't I? That's what I'm hitting. Gotta take those out yet. Thought it sounded funny. Right there, 3 screws. Got 2 of them out. That one might be a little too far for me to get out with my fingers. Nope. Got it. Okay. Better get them out of here before I put my knee down on one of them. As you kind of figured out, this walkway, at least on this side, is more, I don't want to say aesthetic than usable. You can get down through here. From down there, you'll see a neat log railing around here, here, and here, and across the outside edge. But walkable here, you know, if you were way over here against this railing here, you would have this much headroom right here. Let me kind of squatted, you know, right here. This comes across here about like this on me. So, and I'm about 5'10". I was 5'11" when I was younger. I'm guessing I'm about 5'10" now, but I haven't measured myself in years. Okay, let's see what we can do. Right about like that. Fits there pretty nice. Fits around the 2x4 nice. Actually, just a hair far over right here. It'll work out nice like that. Okay, now I got to put some goop down and figure out my best way to do that. Okay, I think I'll do that. I'll get it all down on that side, and a little bit here. Get it back in place, drop it down on it. Then I'll get over there on a ladder, prop that up with something, put some along that side, in a little ways on each one. Let it back down and screw it. Came up with a better way to get the liquid nails underneath that piece of plywood there. I'll turn the camera around the right way here in just a second, but I just wanted to tell you, I got it into place, propped up one side, put a 2x4 in there to hold up. I can get it all gooped real good everywhere except for the very far edge where it's laying down on edge. I'll get it all gooped, let it down, get in the other room on the main floor on a ladder, lift the other side up just enough to squirt a little bit under the edge, get it back down, get it screwed in place. Of course, that's, up ladder, down ladder, up ladder, down ladder, but so be it. That's the way it works. Some of you might have already seen a video where I was talking about the stairway we're going to build going from the main floor up to the loft, but that's a future project because I have a lot of other things I need to do before wintertime besides building that stairway. So I'm still going up down an extension ladder from floor to floor. That's the 11-foot 3 or something like that here, another foot, so a little over 12 foot from floor to floor. Now all I gotta do is be careful not to bump this darn 2x4. That thing will slam down on my fingers or my head or something. Okay, let's see here. I just happen to remember I had a really long 2x4 up here. I could stick up here and just make this area here a little bit safer for now until I can get more hand railing up. Safer the better. There. Grab my tape measure here. These were 45 inches wide. I'm not real sure how wide this one over here is, but let me show you what I'm talking about here. See, this is the last piece we just put down here. You guys were just standing up on. And we got this piece to go across there, but I don't have all of the floor trusses or the floor joist hangers down. I've got them down to there on that side, but on this side, I think this one here or this one might be the last one. I know that one isn't on there. So let's take a look here and see. Yeah, so there's one more on. So this one has a hanger on this side here. That one does not because it's too far over that stairway hole and I can't reach it. I haven't tried hovering ever since I got rid of my helicopter and don't want to try now. It was an old Bell 47 and man, Judy and I had a lot of fun with that thing. Went up to Mackinac Island, spent 3 nights up there. When I first got my license, we flew down to Three Rivers, Michigan. Landed in a little grassy area beside Applebee's down there alongside 131. Went in for dinner and flew back home. Took my dad to a root beer stand one time in a helicopter. That was cool. I miss it. guys for just a short little walk around there. And again, this is mostly for looks. It's not intended to be real functional. It's mostly for decoration. This 2x4 railing will be replaced with a log railing. And then it'll be overlooking a log stairway where that cardboard is there, coming up to right here by my toes here. Going down to the floor, down there to that floor, about 3 foot below that cardboard right there. So you'll be able to, there'll be a nice big glass French door right there going into Judy's hobby room. Or back behind me from this right here, there'll be a wall coming out with a barn door sliding this way here to about a 4.5 foot wide hallway here and a 4.5 foot deep walk-in closet that's going to be about probably 16 feet long into Kaylee's area. Bathroom over here, dormer, and then one dormer. So there's dormer here, and then a second dormer down there, but not on this side. Then there will be a French door down there at that end to a balcony with a stairway going down. And then, like I said, the railing around here, the log railing. This side here has a little bit of a low ceiling on it, but from down there, it's going to look awesome. So we'll just come out around here. I'm going to have a little bit of storage in the trusses here. You'll be able to come out here and overlook the dining room. There's the bathroom. There's the living room. There's Nashville sitting in the window. Nashville Nights. Our granddaughter Kaylee named him. Then you'll be able to come around here. Like I said, we just came up that way. And that'll be the living room. And there will be a big stone fireplace down there at the other end of the scaffold with a French door on either side of it going into that Four Season room. So there will be a wall from here across to the fireplace, big stone fireplace going all the way up, and a wall from there straight across, glass, oak French door there, going into that Four Season room there. It's 25 foot wide, 16 foot wide slider there, 8 foot slider there. This window's in the living room, but that window there, the other side of the 8 foot slider, that's in the Four Season room. Then there's a walk-in door over here, kitchen porch over there. It'd be a nice place to decorate, or just have the log railings, big old stone fireplace, another log stairway coming up here, log railings on that. It's going to look nice someday. Got a long ways to go, but we have a dream. I hope you folks enjoyed the video. We enjoy making them. We enjoy your comments a lot. Please tune in for the next one. Give us a thumbs up if you like it, and comment. Like I said, we always like our comments, and please share them with a friend. It's the only way this thing's going to grow. Thanks. Bye.